Karma and Lulu have been nerfed down. Janna can slot right in, and I've been waiting for this pick to come into the meta for actually several months. The rest of his team goes for the invade, so they realistically can't get this.
Ooh, Shockwave comes out. Acadian gonna be brought down, caught out a little bit here, and there's your Rek'Sai bite for the first blood. That's that Emax, as Irene was talking about earlier, does so much true damage burst. The opportunity to get a flash body slam into a cask. Acadian is showing up though, comes over the wall, exactly what we were talking about. Flash into the body slam, cask not gonna be coming out yet, does find him though, and the damage comes out enough to make that kill happen, but Rainover's got the return kill, now having to work his way out of this. So piling on that health, getting some CDR, very effective on both these champs, and now it's going to be Lorlo who face checks into the brush. Looper and Acadian trying to make those moves. Blade of the Rune King coming out to do the damage, do the work onto Lorlo's health bar, and Looper's grabbing that kill.
Ooh, that is not what you want to have happen if you're Team Liquid. No, they're going to decide to take the Rift Herald instead.
And remember back to Spring Split when we saw a lot of Corki mid back in those days? The rocket spam is so effective when your opponents are trying to take an objective.
I do want to just reiterate the absurd rate of farm for this Echo Fox team. 340 CS for Frog in 30 minutes. That's over 11 CS per minute. And a kill.
Have a spatula Rainover. Froggen takes him down as Lorlo makes his way now into this mix. Trying to go in with the flag and drag onto Acadian, who uses the locket to block it up. With the damage coming into Lorlo's health bar now, he's in retreat.
Man.
There is so much damage being dealt by these rockets. Froggen's able to find one, almost able to get two. Slooshy and Piglet in full retreat. Keith coming in, looking to make the plays happen. Piglet with the ulti to get himself out, drop that target ability, but for falling apart in the mid game very frequently and not translating early advantages, but the patience displayed this game is what's really impressing me from Echo Fox.
If your junker is support to keep you safe.
Now, Gate's gonna be jumped on, but that's not really the guy you can start off a fight with. Lorlo knocked up into the air, Glacial Fissure used to just make sure that this doesn't go anywhere as Looper takes down the top lane tier 3, now moving on to inhibitor number 2. Looper in the top lane, Super's in the bot lane, and the rest of the team mid. Things are looking dire for Team Liquid.
Oh, yeah. Team Liquid is very sad right now because they can't even get in. Rainover's gonna try.
Rainover tries to go in, instantly loses about half his HP. Lorlo looking to go on to Froggen if at all possible. Not gonna be working out today. Airborne he goes, Stoneplate wears off, down to 1,000 HP, the push continues. Echo Fox wants to break this base in half. They'll find the mid lane inhib and the top lane inhib. Everything has gone from bad to worse for Team Liquid as their top lane is about to be taken down. Looper grabs himself that kill, now looking to make it a 2-fer if he can do it.
Doesn't even need to. They're
doesn't matter.
They're just gonna rush down these turrets. I think they got super minions coming in for multiple waves. There's no initiation left for Team Liquid. Shockwave would have to kill the world, and I just don't think that's gonna happen.
Not today, Jat. Not today. Echo Fox, 5 men strong on the enemy nexus. The final push coming in unless Team Liquid has a miracle, but it's not gonna be water into wine today. Echo Fox start this series.
A lot of damage so he can kill Callista in these team fights. Otherwise, they might not be able to get through.
Keith, Piglet, a very mechanically talented player, but over the wall goes Rainover looking to fight Acadian here. They're both going to be drawing some Krug aggro now as well. Rainover doesn't get the heal from his W, forced to go back over the wall. No flash expended. Acadian uses his own, trying to secure the kill. Oh my goodness, Froggen getting the first blood over that wall. Has to use his own flash to get in there. Now waiting around, trying to get out. He's got multiple people closing in, but Looper comes in to help. Acadian firing some Prey Seekers over the wall. They're looking to turn this one around. 3 versus 2. A good taunt coming in from Looper. Lorlo taken low. Golden Glue going to be brought low now as well, but they've turned things around. Froggen with no mana. And Looper has to try to escape from this one. The taunt being channeled. The flash into the setup. A double kill for Golden Glue. Froggen on the run, but is he going to be running anywhere? I don't think so. Jad, here it comes. The triple kill for Golden Glue.
And 6 stacks on a Dark Seal to boot at the end of that one.
With how that one played out, I was
Ashless Looper
curious, but Looper now going to potentially be dove by 3 now. Ashen is tanky, but not quite yet. Rainover grabbing the kill credit. Golden Glue barely even takes that much damage into his health bar.
Soul the Drake.
No problem whatsoever. Coming out from Echo Fox saying, okay, we need to ARAM right now, get everybody middle, we need to stop this, but Rift Herald already in position. Headbutt into the turret. Gate trying to throw up the shield to stop this one if he can, but now he's going to be dragged in. The Death Sentence finds him, trying to flash himself away. Galio makes a hero's entrance. Gate's going to be the first one to fall as the damage comes out in return, but it will not be enough. Echo Fox, not nearly as strong as in game number 1.
But just getting run down.
Yeah, Looper tries to flash away from this one. The follow-up is there. Matt's got that play. He's got the Death Sentence, and Piglet's got Looper. Pretty easy pick for those guys, as now Lorlo gets himself away from the counterattack in topside. Camp trained up, came back. At the start of this split, he played a single series, and then they introduced another option, and now it's going to be Acadian caught out and punished. Piglet grabbing himself a killing spree.
And face checks here because they know that Echo Fox can't see.
Echo Fox,
The
knowing that they want them to do that. They're just
Here we go.
really potentially frightened of it. Rainover going in first, use the ult to disengage that one. Keith gonna be ulted by the Shen, looking to keep him safe. Hero's entrance onto the front line, as again, Gate is the one in trouble there on the front line, melted down, bullied around. Lorlo gonna be following him straight into the black and white abyss as Looper's forced to flash out. Keith barely gonna be escaping from that death sentence. Echo Fox in retreat as Piglet hops forward, trying to find more spears into the right target. Froggen played backwards, taunted up, flashing over the wall thanks to the cleanse. It's 1 for 1 so far. Acadian hooked, but not brought down.
Getting only 1 kill for 1 kill. Well, Stoneplate, he can no longer build control with because of his item slots, unless he decides to forego a little bit of armor. Piglet, though, wants to go.
They're trying to go in, onto Acadian, onto Keith, able to find some very quick burst, and Keith is done. Piglet unstoppable. Acadian's looking about like a pincushion. A double kill for Piglet.
All right, the old-fashioned way. I mean, they have been able to do this. They were trying to do it like the clean, good way. Uh-oh, man.
Uh-oh. Thresh a little bit far forward. More damage coming out. Corky Rocket's going through. One more gets him. Froggen at least getting a kill for himself. Golden Glue occupying both these guys, though. Where is Looper? Still hanging out bottom side. Not even going to be wasting his time with this one. They need to make sure that there's no way for this to be smite stolen. You've got Kha'Zix and Callista. It shouldn't even be a possibility. There we go. Baron secured by Liquid. Over the wall goes Rainover. Looper on the front lines. Taunt from Golden Glue, not finding anyone. Doesn't matter. When Piglet's that fed, when he's got 3 items on Callista, you're not getting away. Now Golden Glue definitely finding himself caught out, but you don't really catch out an enemy tank with that many defensive stats. The damage comes in. The package is forced to be used as a defense mechanism. Acadian again in a troublesome spot, trying to use the ulti to drop the aggro, but it will not work. Liquid grabs the kill onto that enemy jungle, takes his jungle as they go. Front lines, seeing if they can break this one open. Tier 3 nearly brought down so far. They will find that one. Golden Glue trying to channel that taunt, looking to grab somebody if he can. Acadian again gonna be caught out, bursted down, punished, as Keith will be going down first. A killing spree for Rainover. It's a 2 for 0 and a godlike Piglet. Team Liquid really wants to take this one to game number 3, and they are so incredibly close. 13-3 in kill count. I don't think Froggen can hold this one. He's only 2 kills in. The Corky will not be enough to defend against a 5-man strong Liquid squad. TP coming in, being channeled. Lorlo's right back into the fight, home guarded up. Nexus turret number 1 taken down. Nexus turret number 2 falling shortly. And Team Liquid will not be stopped today. It took them a little while to make it happen, but they're on to the Nexus. They're taking down Echo Fox, and they're gonna make them work for it. We're headed to game 3.
Yeah, missiles exactly what you want in a best of 3. Strategic evolution throughout the series. And extended trades, but when you're 3v2, you have a decent chance. Here's Rainover.
Uh-oh, Cocoon comes out. Nice flash away from Gate, but now he's caught on the wrong side of the wall, and first blood goes over the Piglet.
Good flash until you consider that he didn't have a plan after the flash.
And now the TP being channeled. Rainover looking to go for Looper here as Looper is behind enemy lines. Matt and Lorlo trying to catch up. This Rumble is not in a good spot. Equalizer going to be dropped right on top of himself. Looking to turn this one around if he can. Not quite yet. Matt, though, going to be taken down in return. 1 for 1. Froggen makes it happen.
Trying this, there you go. He finally hits the guy. I found a pretty good pattern getting the Rift Herald. You gotta see which one it is. We're gonna track that.
Yep.
So that was a pirate hat.
See which one it shows up more.
Better be different next time or I'll be sorry.
It should be. I mean, if it's not, it's gonna make a liar out of me and I'll feel bad, but not as bad as Piglet. He's getting himself caught out. Acadian with the kick, with the damage, and that's gonna tie this game up 2-2.
Yeah, Piglet all alone down there.
This champion with that save potential is exactly why you saw Echo Fox draft it when you have 2 big valuable targets like the Corky and the Caitlyn to save. And now they're seeing if they can find the equalizer. Onto multiple people. Rainover trying to go up into the air with the rappel, looking to get away onto Gate, but he will not do it. Slapped down by the Tom Kench tongue.
So they probably get it anyway? Yeah, they do.
As long as Acadian has this smite ready to go, there should be no problem whatsoever. They do secure it 22 minutes into the game. Damage to Rainover to zone him away. That might be enough to encourage them to potentially start going for Baron here.
Whoa.
Package used just disengaged by Froggen. I don't know how, was the timer that close to 0 there?
Maybe. He also just didn't want to get counterplayed on at all. And they have a control on Baron, plus he just took the jungler out. So Froggen almost single-handedly winning the team another Baron.
I mean, they do this so free with all the damage in the composition. We talked about it in the draft. Both of these teams are so heavy-handed when it comes to damage.
Right time. They can even layer Equalizer down. Plus the Bard ult misses. Oh, jeez.
Nowhere near, and Matt is taken down. Keith with the damage he needs, preventing the 0-0-0 finish.
Yeah.
but putting his team in an awesome spot to continue to push and continue looking for that win. 3 traps still placed down. Thinking about maybe rotating, doesn't end up in a spot where he's going to be compromised. Tempered Fate comes out, finds its way onto Keith, and remember, Devour was recently used, so this time, Keith has to use his own defense mechanisms. Flash and heal both pop there. Mole won't find its way onto that enemy mid laner, but it does do enough damage overall to the team to make them back up. They have to yield the objective. Froggen goes over the wall, looking to find the kill onto Rainover, who will land from his repel, take a lot of damage from the auto attacks, and Froggen says, see you later. 5 versus 4 for Echo Fox. They want to end this game here. Matt at half HP, Lorlo gonna be even lower. Piglet trying to toss Matt into the middle, but he only throws him into depths, waiting Maw. Liquid so very low, trying to defend this, but the damage from Fox is too extreme. They walk out of the fountain, they lose half their health. Echo Fox on the victory march towards the Nexus turrets. Number 1 dropping, Equalizer comes down. Matt forced to flash away, more damage gonna be coming through. Froggen doing again what he's known to do as Golden Glue looks to defend. Nah, there's no if even involved in this one. Piglet has to try to kite away, but there's no kiting away from that level of damage. Golden Glue and Lorlo in retreat. They don't even need to kill him, but they'll do it anyway because it looks like fun. The Phosphorus Bomb will not find its mark onto Golden Glue. Froggen is spit out into the turret. Gate says, forget your KDA. I'm going to be the MVP. Triple kill for Froggen, and that is game for Echo Fox.
Oh, man, they could have...